subscribe to the channel. Make sure the bell notification stays lit like that. You guys will not miss out for any future updates. Man, I appreciate you guys pulling up, man. We got a solid stream, of course. We're seeing if we're streaming on some other platforms as well. We've added a couple of them to see if we can miss out for any future. See if we can get some more eyes on what we're doing over here. So give me a minute to make sure this is sending the data. It says we'll see if that stream starts over there. That'd be pretty bullish. Nonetheless, welcome in everybody. We got the overall crypto market cap almost right back at $4 trillion. BTC at 113, ETH at 4,500. Markets are, doing pretty good. I know there was a nice little shakeout. Hopefully you guys touched some grass, rolled around in some grass, rolled up some grass, had some fun, because here you guys go. Solana over 200. You got Crow pumping. You got Link pumping. You got BNB pumping all over again. Yes, BNB pumping once again, 871. Really headed towards that, $1,000 BNB. So pretty bullish if you guys ask me. I'm actually pretty excited because I think our streaming, oh yes, so we're streaming live over here. So I want you guys to actually start coming over here as well. Let me set it up so you guys can see it, because man, I'm all about getting eyes on us, fam. That's what this is all about. Content is king. How can we continue to evolve, and how can we continue to grow in this space? Here we go. We got something right here. We're streaming on a whole nother platform. So if you guys don't have this one, go check it out. Shout out to Doodlegenics for this one. But we're live streaming over here. We got this XPX logo right here. We'll probably make a cool thumbnail just for party people, so party people can feel it. But we're live over here, man. We're live over here on this new streaming platform that's pretty strong. People are streaming on it. So now we're streaming on YouTube. We're streaming on X on 2 accounts. We're streaming on Rumble. For those who Rumble, we're streaming on Kick for those who like to kick around. And now we're streaming on Party for those who like to party. So we're right here. It doesn't seem like it's showing the live stream, maybe because I'm actually on this. Let me click on to see what it's actually doing. Okay, so it's working, fam. This is bullish. All right, cool. So welcome in the party fam as well. Those who are tapped in with the party crew. We're going to move this over now that we know it's operating. We know that we're live streaming over there. BTC AI on BNB, man. Get that community up in here, Tony. Get them all up in here. Get your favorite communities in here. Get even the Jeets in here, man. The Jeets love the channel as well. Let's get them in here. Let's have some fun. Big question, man. Did you cry or did you buy, man? That's the thing. When these markets pull back and a lot of people are being tested, the best thing you could do is load up, man. That's the best thing you could do. A lot of people ruin great projects. We got Crow with Knife, baby. Dos Equis. Hopefully Crow with Knife is doing really good. Haven't seen them pull up in a while, but I think they have a lot of potential just being on the crypto.com exchange and and all that good stuff. So pretty bullish. Let's share this one more. Let's share this also in the XPXTG. If you guys are in there, you guys can share that for me. So this Crypto B from Catalorian, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Good to see you, man. I got some ething to show you. Definitely, man. Let me know what's up, man. Let me know what's up. Send me a DM too. We can get you on stream again. We can see what the latest and greatest is that you're up to. Let me share this into other TG as well. If you guys can share this while we let the stream pull up. I'm actually just gonna play a song because we got the numbers are not where they need to be. So let me go ahead and let me play a song for you guys, and then I'm gonna share this on my back end, and then we're gonna get some more people up in here because these numbers just, I might as well just shut the stream down if that's gonna be the case. I could just go back to printing. Let me see. It's real easy for me to print. I could just do that. Let me play this. I'm gonna pull up when the numbers get higher, man. We're just gonna always shut the stream down. We need to get more people over here. Let me share this. Let's go, man. All right. Let's share this real quick. Yeah, let's get the numbers up really quick, and then we'll definitely turn this up all the way. All right, man, let's go. Let's make sure we're live on X over here. Welcome in, everybody. I see you guys pulling up now. There we go. Now we're seeing some activity, man. Now we're seeing the activity we need to see. We got the party one live. We got the XPX, main account live. We got the Rico Moneybags account live that's printing nonstop. Man, I was just gonna go back to printing. We didn't start getting the numbers up. I was like, man, you know what? I don't know if they think that YouTube pays the bills, but let's just go. We might have to go. It's too much fun to print. I have a good time doing that stuff. So, but now that you guys are here, man, you guys are pulling up strong. Let's mute this really quick. Let's go to my channel so we can talk about that as well at some point. I'm gonna open this up. Go here. We got everybody pulling up. I appreciate it. This was today early in the AM. Shared on X. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah, man. I'm going anywhere, everywhere, and nowhere all at the same time, man. All right, we got the numbers rolling in right now. That's what I like to see, man. Really appreciate you guys pulling up. Let's talk about these crypto markets, man. I'm just showing you guys that even when the markets are red and everybody's panicking and they're selling their favorite plays, you guys can print, man. It's something that happens on a daily basis, man. Honestly, it's very easy. All you guys got to do is max engage with what I got going on over here. Make sure you guys, tap in with me, and you guys can also, print on a regular basis. You don't have to sell your projects, man. You really, really don't have to. All you have to do is literally just wait for the markets to come to you. Now we're seeing BNB at 869. We're seeing Solana at 212. All those people pressing this, pressing that, doing this, all this other stuff that they're trying to do, not working. Google Cloud builds payment blockchain in private beta. What? No way that all roads leads to payments. There's no way that all roads leads to payments. People keep paper handing payment projects. You guys are something else, man. This is the future. All of this is basically leading to payments, fam. But let's go into BTC first. Let's get into it. We got BTC at 112.933. It was just at 113. It is starting to see some life in it once again. ETH is doing really good at 4,500, up 6% on the week. XRP, hopefully you bought the dip, but a lot of people I notice, and it still hasn't caught on yet, where people, see a nice little dip, and instead of paper handing or loading up on their favorite plays, what they do is complain. And paper hand, when smart money is just buying it up. Smart money is building infrastructure. While you're paper handing and you're gambling into space, you're losing your position back to back. Smart money is pumping Solana to 212. Smart money is bumping Link to $25. Smart money is bumping, BNB to 870. Google's making the cloud to build for payments. I mean, you guys can see how paper handing in this space right now, as the future of finance, this vehicle really is a big no-no. Now, you can continue to do that, but there's going to come a time where you'll have to delete everything. You have to walk away because you won't be able to handle, knowing that you were in so early and you fumbled the bag. So we're going to let the numbers fill up a little bit more. There was some paper handing going on, so I like to play this for those who paper hand. Get the Jeets on the right page. I want to see some more numbers. Share the link a little bit more. We're going to get into this video really quick. This is one of my favorite ones.
Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak and the current CEO. You probably know the names of Apple's founders, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, and the current CEO, Tim Cook. But you might not know Ronald Wayne, one of Apple's original founders who sold his 10% stake in the 1970s after just 12 days for $800. Today, those same shares would be worth $100 billion.
Did you have any doubt that Apple would be a successful company?
None. It was the right product at the right time.
So why did you sell out?
Gambler.
My passion wasn't computers in the first place, it was slot machines. I also knew that I was standing in the shadow of giants, and as a result, I knew I was never going to have a product of my own to develop.
So
is he an Apple fan?
I actually talk to him now and then, and he's a little bit on the poor side, so he can't always afford Apple stuff.
Yeah, it said in the article he now collects stamps and sells coins to supplement his Social Security income.
If you don't want to start your new stamp collection right now, you better stop paper handing your favorite plays. You better just stop paper handing any of this stuff. Honestly, the market's not done. I don't know, unless you need it for an emergency and you're dying or you need to fix your car, you're making a mistake. I'm gonna tell you straight to your face, you're messing it up. You're ruining it. You're messing it up. you're a party pooper. That's what you're doing. You're gonna mess up your own party. You can either deal with the pain of regret, which only weighs ounces, or the pain of discipline that only weighs ounces, or deal with the pain of regret that weighs tons. And a lot of people are going to deal with a level of regret, knowing that they've been paper handing this thing nonstop, and they're going to see BTC at $1 million. They're going to see all these things pumping so hard, and they're like, damn, I was right there. I was right in the mix of all that, and I can't believe I just fumbled the bag back to back. So let's talk about BTC. This is the main attraction. Obviously, we know BTC, is the one that kind of moves all the rest of them, right? It's the rising tide that raises all the ships. But we got BTC exactly on that green arrow that we've been talking about for weeks, and I know it gets boring, it gets redundant, and you guys are like, oh my God, what are we? Well, this is why we talk about this stuff. Exactly on this 110 is where we found support. Right there on the spot. Did it wick a little bit lower? Yes. That's to get those liquidations. That's to make sure that they can get all that money off the table. The market makers will do that. Some people don't believe in them. They don't trade, okay? If they say they don't believe in the market makers snatching up money off the table, they most likely don't print on a regular basis. All you have to do is spend enough time trading, especially futures, and to know that they're masters at wicking it just a little bit lower than that round number. It's that 100, 100K, 105, 110, 115. Where did they wick it down to? 108, 107. Why? Because they know these psychological barriers. Everybody's, watching these psychological barriers. But here we are, exactly what we've been talking about. Prior resistance becoming future support. Now we're still underneath this 50 moving average. This is still very, on the bearish side of things. We can still most definitely fill this gap right here, and come down to the upper valley range. And we're going to keep this price on the table of 104. We can even come lower into some of these gaps down here. Come down to the point of control, 83,000. Does it feel like that's what's on the board? No, it's not. It doesn't really seem like that's what's going on. Here we go. We got the 4-hour chart that gives you kind of a better idea of what's going on and what can play out. Now we're crashing into this 50 moving average after this bounce on this prior resistance. First time coming support. You guys got to let that stuff happen. You guys got to be big boys and big girls and let that stuff happen, or whatever you want to be in between, and let that happen so you can break past this 50 moving average and get more bullish, right? But these pullbacks have to happen. These corrections on bouncing on prior resistance, future support, man, I wish they didn't have to happen, but I'm not going to fight it. I know that that's just something that happens time and time again. So right off the 110 mark, bouncing right up towards this 50 moving average, this is where we start to add the indicators to give us a kind of better scope of what's going on. Is BTC going to start to ride to this point of control, 115? Because if it breaks 115, we'll see 120. So here we go. We got the buy signals on the 4-hour chart. I like when the buy signal comes out exactly when it's breaking the 50 moving average at the same time. That doesn't mean that this is not valid. That doesn't mean that it can't just keep going up. But when you're seeing these long wicks and you're seeing it crash right here, it could come back down one more time and then shoot up. But we'll keep an eye on it. Let's add another indicator to see what's going on with this thing. So here we go. We got the crosses on the bottom. We got a buy signal. It's trying to break the 50 and is moving exactly where the point of control is at. Is exactly where the 200 moving average is at. So I mean, these things will continue to happen. You can either fumble your bags and fumble your opportunity in the internet moment, your .com moment, or figure it out, honestly, because you can see that you can take a couple days off. You can relax. Your bags are safe on good projects, and you come back and the markets are pumping all over again. So everybody who had that big brain idea and they're like, oh, I'm going to sell you're wrong again. You're going to be like that guy, paying for their Social Security in collectible stamps and old NFTs or something like that. Who knows? But don't fumble this. This adoption moment right here is only unique to this moment that Bitcoin ETFs, all this adoption as far as the United States, as far as around the world, the next halving is not going to be the same level of adoption. So you can either bite down and do it right now, or have to figure it out all over again on the next one. And trust me, I'm speaking from experience, fam. So you guys can either lock in right now, let BTC do his dance, let the markets do their dance, let these markets come to you, or, you can have a really rough bear market. Granted, my bear market produced XPX, so it's not that bad, right? Because obviously I was like, dude, what? All that market pump and all that stuff, and I didn't build nothing? That was foolish. That was big time foolish. So, obviously the bear market for me worked out in a sense where it squeezed so hard that it popped out XPX, but you guys better lock in. Don't mess this up right now. So right now we're looking at these prices for BTC. If it breaks the 50 moving average, it's going to go to 114. If it can break this, it'll start to fill this gap and come into the shelf. 116 going towards, that 120 mark. All right. So that's what's on the board for BTC. And that means the rest of the things are about to rise up. People are honestly, a lot of things would be a lot higher if every time BTC and the rest of the market didn't pull back, people didn't paper hand, your favorite project would be up right now. The only reason your favorite project is not high right now is because most likely you have pressed the sell button just like everybody else has when the market pulls back. So hey, don't blame anybody but yourself. That's really what this comes down to. 112 is the mark right now. This is the price we'll pay attention to, 115. If it breaks that and breaks into this over 200 moving average, we're going to see BTC rally back to that 120 mark. Whether it does it today, whether it does it tomorrow, Bitcoin is going to 1 million or it's going to 0. That's it, fam. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. You guys can either figure that out right now or keep buying into you like you're trying to like, okay, we're out of it. No. We need to come up here. This is going to happen whether you like it, whether I like it, whether I don't like it, whether somebody else is mad at me for talking about this. I can care less because it didn't matter all these other times. While people were stomping around, where people were mad about crypto, when Luna was crashing, when Celsius was robbing everybody, when all these things were happening, when there was Republicans, when there was Democrats, it didn't matter. There was COVID, it didn't matter. So you're telling me that in the most level of adoption, the most, A-OK of Bitcoin, state by state passing bills, you're telling me that it's not going to go into the yellow and the orange? Or do they continuously get to shake you out because they play with your emotions with the news, they play with your emotions with the media, you buy into it, you paper hand your favorite projects, and then what happens is you end up in the same spot, the same starting point that you did over here, but you're doing it at a way more expensive price. I'm trying to convey this to you guys, not to mess this up. Honestly, this is your moment right now. This is a moment that you guys can really, a story to tell for a long time, because when BTC comes up here to this, 200 and something K, the alts are going to get on fire. Everything that you're seeing right now from the alts, honestly, is nothing. It's nothing, because when you start to see the BTC whales take profits from Bitcoin and start to go into some of the alts to catch some more profits, that's when you're going to have a crazy, insane pump on your alts. So we haven't seen nothing yet. Okay, so very bullish on BTC. We're still gonna be going up, fam. Let's go to the next one. We got CFX. Shout out to CFX, man. If you guys are not trading CFX and if you're not trying to trade futures, shout out to this play right here. And shout out to BYD-Fi. I'm actually going to show this really quick. We'll get into ETH and XRP and all that stuff, and we'll get into XPX. We'll get into your favorite plays that are pulling up. We got some great things to talk about, of course, but man, I gotta do you guys justice and let me see. Okay, refresh this right quick. Let me grab that. Boom. Use this referral link. Make an account. I'm not even asking you. Make an account on there. I'm gonna load your account right after you join this Telegram right here, which is the link is down below. Put your UID number, and your account's gonna be loaded, and then you'll be able to print. Just like what's going on over here. This is actually happening on a regular basis. This back to back. This is long. And I don't care which way the market's going. If you guys want to not care which way the market's going, tap in with me. Here it goes. This is a short trade. It doesn't matter which way the market's going. I'm going to yank from this CEX nonstop and create a nice size bag to keep putting into my favorite play, which of course is X Pays X, the project I launched. And you know what? Those people want to G and fade, they can fade. I'm here to stay. I'm here in crypto to stay. XPX is here to stay. Payments is the future. And if you guys want to be able to print at the same time and put into your favorite plays like I do, just get that account on CFX because it's definitely happening. Hey, yo, Rico, the CBC is on the way. Ruben, that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's us becoming the catalyst, fam. Honestly, that's what it's all about. Like, instead of just sitting by and, the market goes up, market goes down, people just want to cry about it. They want a paper hand. It's like, bro, do something about it. Like, let's make some things shake. And that's really up to us to make it happen. And I'm glad that I got, a bunch of amazing people showing some support to get us all tapped in and talk about Kendu as well, talk about CBC and have some fun. But we're going to talk about that as well. Get the Kendu Chads up in here. It's been absolutely electric lately, man. CFX is the trade of the day. You guys got to check this one out. If you guys are trading futures, leave your Kendu bag alone. Make an account. I'm going to show you how to print. Stop selling your Kendu. Stop selling your XPX. I'll show you how to print. The markets are going to pump. And when we pump past the price that you sold, you can't say that you did the right thing. You can't literally go to the mirror and be like, that was the right choice. It's like, we're going to pump past your sell price. We're going to keep pumping. We're not leaving the market. Kendu's not leaving the market. X pays X is not leaving the market. The markets will come to us 100%. And when we pump past those sell prices, don't go look in the mirror and be like, that was, yeah, that was right. No. If you need it for an emergency, by all means, take care of your family. If it's not that, man, you're gonna want to turn off the channel eventually. You're gonna want to not watch the news because eventually everything's gonna be all about crypto. And you're like, man, I was right there. I was like that guy who had, I was here. I had Apple stock. Now I'm collecting stamps. Sheesh. I'll pass on that. I don't care how good you try to make it sound that, oh, I really love stamps and I love collect bull. You could have had this much money right here. $800 deal. Man, just for $800 is crazy. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to Ethereum, fam. I got too much energy. I got some good rest. And I'm wound up, fam. I'm literally way too wound up almost. Let me go ahead and close some of these things out just so we can get started and clean up the chart just a little bit, and then we'll keep digging into the stuff. Here we go. ETH buy signal right here. We do got this gap. We're just keeping an eye on this stuff, right? We've seen that the markets can pull back. It doesn't mean that it's over. Okay, you guys act like your heart was just broken or something like that, and it's over like that. It's not that serious. It's just a pullback. It's not the end of the world. Okay, it's not the end of the world. All right, so right here on the 4-hour chart, we got a sell signal, and this is what we want to pay attention to, these gaps that it can fill. Not saying that, hey, ETH is bad or nothing like that, saying that you got an opportunity to load up on some more Ethereum if you choose to, because, we're in a little bit of a downtrend. This 4-hour chart is pretty powerful. I'm not looking at your 1 minute. I'm not looking at your 5 minute. I'm not doing that. We're zoomed out right now because, honestly, just by the way the market moves, I can tell it's not healthy for you guys to be in those time frames. Zoom out, because when you really zoom out, even this 4-hour chart that has the sell signal, you can see on a daily chart, you're still good. These are just some red candles in a daily chart. Same thing with BTC. Like when you go to BTC and you look at the daily chart, it's like, honestly, just simple corrections after just breaking all-time highs. But when you look at the 1 minute chart, it looks way more intense. So you guys got to zoom out. Go do something. Go take your girlfriend out. Go take your man out. I don't know. Go do something. Relax. If you're paper handing too much, you can't handle the market. I'm just gonna tell you straight to your face. It's probably a good idea just to, close the media stuff. Just let your bag sit and let them cook, because you might mess it up if you consume too much of this and you can't just stay 10 toes down. If you can't stay 10 toes strong and no matter what's going on, then block out the noise. Go do something else. Go kayaking. I don't know. Go pick up a hobby. Go eat some GMO-free stuff. I don't know. Go do something. I don't know. But don't mess this up, because ETH is going to 10K. So why touch your Kendu bag right now when you know that ETH is going to pump your Kendu bag automatically? So yeah, there might be pullbacks and all that stuff, and that's fine and all that. But if you see the pullback come back to do a test down here, just buy some more ETH before it goes to 10K. Buy some more Kendu with it. Just be smart with it. The market's not even over. You're literally living in one of the best moments of adoption in cryptocurrency. There was years that I was telling people and they just looked at me like I was slow or something. They don't want to hear nothing about crypto. And now all those people I bet some of them think like, oh my God, I can only imagine that guy was telling us about crypto a long time ago. Yeah, I'm not going backwards either. I'm not going backwards. You guys got to lock in right now. Ethereum, we can see some lower prices. We'll go down to the 4-hour chart to get a clearer view. Let me give you guys these prices. We can see some shakeouts. If it filled these gaps, this shelf right here is interesting, 42. And then the lower value range right here, $4,100, right by that 4K mark, okay? If it broke that, then we got this massive gap to fill, and we go a lot lower to like 3,700. I don't want to see no tears in the street, no boo-hoo this, boo-hoo that. That's load-up zone. You guys need to switch to the philosophy. I swear, the philosophy is off. The minute it pulls back, you need to put your hands together, start rubbing your hands, and be like, yes, more. I'm going to get more. People see the pullback, and they go, oh, it's like, scare money doesn't make money. If that market's able to keep putting fear in you, and spaces can keep putting fear in you, and you live in a world of fear and bitterness, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. You need to lock in right now. You need to lock in. None of this boo-hoo stuff. Let's go. The markets are hot. This is our time right now. What else do you want? You're going to wait another 30 years for another .com moment? Unless you know something I don't know, and you got some kind of roadmap of what they're going to do next in the next 20 to 30 years, then let me know. Maybe I'll just chill. Maybe crypto's not for me, but for right now, I know that this is a very unique time and place to be when this adoption is happening right now. So don't mess this up. BNB, all-time high after all-time high. I can't wait to say that again with XPX. That was so much fun. Where are the Chads at, man? Get the Chads in. Get the Chadettes in as well. Let's have some fun. But check this out. BNB, all-time high after all-time high. Daily chart looking fantastic. If you go to the lower time frames when it was pulling back, people were like, oh, my God, it was just all-time high. What's going on? Boom, right back up. That's going to keep happening. Don't let me keep telling you guys this. Can do to 100 billion. Let's go. Let's go. There's a project that deserves the 100 billion. And to be honest with you, you guys are on it, man. You guys are on it for sure. All it takes is to hit the first 1 billion, and then the rest is history. You can do 2, 3, 4. It's the rest is history. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We got BNB right now looking very spicy, and I like that right now for sure. We got the buy signals on this. Looking overall really good, going back towards the all-time high. If the markets continue to stay hot, we'll go a lot higher to that 900. And I'm telling you, I'm probably gonna have a thumbnail of a humble pie because I'm just gonna tell you guys I told you so. Like, I'm not here to be like holding everybody's hand all nice. Like, I told everybody BNB will go to 1K. And this was when BNB was under $500, sometimes going down to like low 400s. Went up to like 5 something. Some people, I don't know who gave them permission to become the new professionals in the space, but everybody was starting to say that altcoin season was over, to pack it up, get out of here. All these new people got permission to say, and people started believing it. They were wrong. I don't mind saying the opposite. I'm telling you guys are going to see this thing continue to move up. That person who aped into BNB, $160 million aped into BNB at the top. That has to tell you something. That has to tell, I don't need a fancy sentence. I just need the money to tell me what is going on. I am following the money, fam. I don't need a suit and tie. I don't need some PFP on a space that I don't know where they're the new professionals to tell me that altcoin season is over when I'm seeing institutions loading up on this nonstop. Just because you're scared for a second doesn't mean you should be projecting that on everybody else. The markets are hot. We are living in a super cycle right now. Are there going to be short-term volatility? Yes. But here we are, 868. I mean, that's real. And that's amazing, honestly, especially for a project like XPX. We're well over $50,000 in asset backing, because we back our XPX tokens up nonstop on every transaction with BNB. And this is why BNB is a heavy hitter. This is going to make XPX token, our contract is getting more valuable every single day. Every time somebody buys, every time somebody jeets, all they're doing is making the XPX contract have value no matter what. The XPX contract already has that value locked in there no matter what. Nobody can do nothing about it. That's 50K no matter what. It's going to keep going up. It's going to go to 100K, 200K, $1 million. That's going to be one expensive contract. You guys can own a piece of that contract by buying XPX today at these prices at $1.4 million market cap. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. What's up, Psychedelic Angel? Wait for the news to keep talking about BTC every night. That's what I'm saying. When the news starts to talk about nonstop, that's why I'm doing my best, Psychedelic Angel. I know sometimes I come in a little bit hot, but it's like I gotta get this message across because it's like people, I can tell that not everybody's getting it. The minute the markets pull back, they're messing this thing up. It's like somebody had $160 million instead of buying a yacht, instead of buying, I don't know, something else, they put that into BNB. Would you do that with 160 mil? What does that person with 160 million know that we don't know? That instead of going to buy some more bougie stuff, he said, no. It's about to send. How can I make this 160 million, 320 million? How can I make that 320? I don't know. 3.5? 7 million? 7.5 million? I can't wait for the news to talk about BTC nonstop. Honestly, that's going to happen for sure. Jesus Chad right here. I know we are supposed to be thankful for the hard times. Chart is down, but my spirit is up. Man, the hard times is what molded me, Prophet Bear. I mean, screw the good times is just that's just the fruits of the hard time. I don't even I just wear them a lot better. I just wear the hard times better because now I almost wear the hard times with a grin because I already know when there's a little hard time that what comes next is the good time, right? It's like this thing is very circular. It's very left, right, up, down, fast, slow, wet, dry. It's like bad, good, happy, sad. It's like we live in a world of these polarities. And so now when it's like hard times are like, I already have a little smirk on my face. It's like, oh, I already know something good is right around the corner. Or something good is right around the corner. If you're giving me a little bit of bad right now, that means that something good is coming right around the corner. So something good for you guys right now is BNB going to 1K. BNB giving you guys some entries, right? Some pullbacks at this point of control, right around 845. The lower value range at 804. I don't care what the price is of it. You got to do like that person with 160 mil. If you got it, buy it. Okay. I'm supposed to tell you guys not financial advice, but if you guys listen to any of this stuff when it was at $400 and something BNB, you'd be up right now, okay? So yeah, not financial advice because I don't have no piece of paper and I don't have a suit and tie for you guys like the guys on Wolf of Wall Street, but you be up right now, all right? You guys see me pulling up all the time. It's for a reason. Because the printer is on. I want you guys to have this printer on with, if I'm allowed to do it, you guys are allowed to do it. So the printer stays on just like they do. They never turn that thing off, so we're never turning it off either. Let's go to some other plays right now. Let's go to XRP. Let's let the stream fill up. I see the party stuff is starting to fill up. If you guys are listening in from party, welcome in because we're streaming on another platform now as well. We're also streaming on this party platform. So if you guys are new and you guys are listening to what we got going on, make sure you guys follow me on X at Rico Moneybags, on YouTube as well, on TikTok as well. Because I see we got some listeners in from party. So definitely tapping in on another social media platform. So also, if you guys are tapped in with us, this is the exposure that you guys get. I don't know if your project is getting, let me see, we're live on 5 channels right now. If you want your project live on 5 different social media platforms right now, and then shorts made on TikTok later on, definitely get them to pull up. Definitely get tapped in with XPX. Definitely get tapped in with what we got going on with Just Shop Crypto that we're going to talk about in just a bit. Let's go to XRP. We're taking our time in this stream because we got some things to talk about, fam. Here we go. Buying opportunities. Buying opportunities. These buying opportunities. These things are just buying opportunities. We can wait, and I think it's good to practice this. I love this blunt house indicator. I mean, this thing is powerful. This thing is super powerful. Let me see what. I would still be living the life I am living now if I had 160. So would buy the blue chip crypto. I have patience to wait for XPX to reach the masses. Absolutely, same here. I would do the same thing. I'm chilling right now. I'm perfectly fine. I don't mind staying locked in. I live in this cycle now, everybody. This is my calendar right here. This is the secret. I don't live in the normal 12-month calendar no more. I've switched it up. I don't want to no more. That one didn't do too good for me. Every year. I live in 4-year cycles now. That's I can handle it. I think it works good with my ADHD. I think it's good for me. It's easy for me to handle. I don't feel that much pressure. I understand that it's just this 4-year window. Oops, my bad on hitting the mic. I just know there's this 4-year window that I got to get right. I can handle that. That's all you got to do is get this 4-year window right, and you're good to go. Let's go to XRP. These buying opportunities. Ruben, I love you, bro. Follow the chat. You're amazing, bro. Honestly, follow Ruben as well. I really got a lot of love and respect for this guy. He's turned up no matter what. And I like that he's, over and beyond. That you got to be over and beyond. I don't want no balance. Like some people are looking for some balance. Like, no. I go hard nonstop until I crash. I don't even care. People think, oh, that's not good. I don't want it to be good for me. I want to go hard. That's what I want to do. I don't want the balance. I like to burn the candle on both sides. Okay, it's more magical for me. Follow Sahil as well. Yes, man. Follow all you guys, all the Kendu chats. Like everybody should be following these chats and paying attention to what Kendu's all about. Some other people to follow, they've been pulling up to the channel really strong, and I got to give a lot of love to the XRP fam. They've been, getting the subscribers to go up. They've been, tapping in on the shorts. The shorts go crazy, especially on TikTok. So we got to make sure that the XRP people don't fumble the bag. And I'll be honest with you guys, when I talk to people about crypto, and I'm specifically talking about retail, and I'm out in IRL and we're talking to people about crypto, the first thing they talk about is XRP. The last bull run, the first thing people would talk about was Dogecoin. It was Dogecoin. Of course, they were talking about Doge. They were going Shiba Inu, Shib. They had all these phrases. That's what they were talking about the last time. But this time, what I'm noticing is that what people talk to me about, and this is 9.9 times out of 10, the first thing they mention is XRP. I don't know if this is something that you guys can relate to. Maybe you guys can let me know in the chat, but I really enjoy that because it tells me that XRP, of course, is still undervalued right now. So if you guys got an opportunity, you guys got some change in your couch, you guys got some change in your, I don't think cars have ashtrays anymore. Remember when they used to have ashtrays? But if you got some change in your ashtray in your car, get some more XRP. You're not going to be doing anything wrong. Is it going to make you a 10x, 20, 30x? No, not right now. Over time, I think it can. But it's got a 2, 3x programmed. It's got a 2, 3x program for sure. My candle lights in both ends. Yeah, I like it like that better, Prophet Bear. I call me twice as romantic. I don't want to burn just one side of the candle. I don't know. I want it lit. Here we go. We got XRP right now, $297 discount price. What prices can we see a further discount? Yes. The thing that we're noticing is all of these things are underneath the 50 moving average, and I want to be transparent with you guys. I know we're seeing a little bit of the prices go up a little bit. We're seeing a little bit of the prices feel a little bit better. But I do want to be clear with you guys. When it's underneath the 50, more bearish things can happen than bullish things, right? So we're going to keep eye on that. Now, what's nice is we got these indicators to keep us in check. We got the volume profile that says, okay, if it's going to be bearish, that's fine. Maybe I just wait till I get a clear indication what's going on, and I can get, some XRP down here at 240, down at the point of control, 217. But if BTC, once again, let me clean this up for a second. You see how BTC is underneath this 50 moving average as well? But if BTC prints this on a daily channel, a buy signal, right? And, it turns it right around, you're going to see these XRPs do the same thing. It's not picture perfect, but it's definitely going to do this, all right? And if BTC, let's say, continues to go down, then this is where you say, okay, well, I'm just going to wait for BTC to print some buy signals, which is, it's trying. It's definitely trying. We're still in the sell signal. We're underneath the 50 moving average. We're trading within the gap, but what makes me happy is that it is exactly where that prior resistance, future support. But we get that buy signal. Hey, I'm going to go long on XRP because I know that they follow a little bit behind, and the buy signal will come out, and I'll wait for that buy signal on the XRP, and I'm going to take that, and I'm going to, catch me a runner once again, and you'll see that happen. Let's go down to the 4-hour chart and see what we got going on right now. This is where this incentive starts to look really good. Ooh, you saw that flickering, that buy signal flickering on and off. Ooh, look at that. Oh my God, what is it going to be? That's fun. Oh my God, I have so much fun with you guys. So much love and respect to all of you guys all around the world, all the listeners, the new listeners, the old listeners, the veterans, all of you guys. It is one of my favorite parts of the day to honestly hang out with you guys, not do some kind of scripted, just be organic with you guys, be myself, have a good time, and at the same time enjoy this .com moment together with making some, somewhat educated decisions, right? We're doing pretty good. We're printing every day. But right here, we got the sell signal coming out on this 4-hour chart. So we're going to keep an eye on XRP right here. If it comes lower, this 4-hour chart, we got this lower value range at 287. I honestly don't think it will stay like this. I think BTC is turning kind of green. If BTC pulls back, then it'll be validated the minute it breaks underneath this 50 moving average as well. You can see a better entry down here. But if it does flick green, we have this massive gap to fill all the way up to the upper value range at 320, 321. And that's more exciting to me. Now, we'll be conservative because this is a sell signal, and I want to respect that, right? I want to respect my strategy. I want to make sure that, hey, if the trend is red, the trend is red. I'm not here to fight and go against the trend. The trend is my friend, so I'm not going to fight that. If I don't want to do a short, then I'll just wait for a long. But what I'm excited about is that I know that when it does turn around, this upside potential is looking really good, right? You gotta manage your risk, and you gotta know what you got on the table for the upside. So right here we got this sell signal coming on strong. You got another 3 hours for the next candle to come off, and we'll see what's up with this. But right now, maybe you can just be like, okay, maybe I'm gonna see some better prices. I don't want people to say, oh man, it's gonna go down lower. It's like, no, if it goes lower, I'm gonna get better prices on the XRP, and you might want to look for the entries right around here. 288. If it could turn it around there, you're gonna see some nice gains to be able to be made on XRP. Let's go to Solana, because as promised, and like I promised you guys on the other ones, I said, if you guys don't think we're going to be doing videos of Solana over 200, you got another thing coming. And here we go. Solana over 200. It didn't matter what the market was doing. It didn't matter how everybody was feeling in the sentiment. I told you guys, whether today, tomorrow, or the next day, I'm letting you guys know that we will be doing a video on Solana, live streaming together, talking about Solana over $200, and that's what we have right now. Solana looking really good. Okay. 5 to 10 years, that's a nice one right there. You know, I would like to see it easily over $10 at that point, bro. I like that question right there is telling that question right there, 5 to 10 years, that's telling me that somebody who's not going to leave the market and that is locked in. Nino's B, appreciate you for pulling up, man. Make sure you give me a follow as well. You know, not the give the XPX page a follow, but also give me a follow, because I'm not leaving this market. And if you can have that idea to say the next 5 to 10 years, you're going to be one wealthy person. This is a family friendly show, fam. But yeah, you're going to be wealthy. You're going to be wealthy because this is where you're going to let the markets evolve. I think easily we could see it over $10. I would like to see it $7 during this super cycle and see what happens. 5 to 10 years, you know, there could be some crazy things that happen, you know, more bills being passed, more things happening around there. It could definitely be hovering well over, you know, $10, but I really do appreciate that. Okay, I appreciate you. More can do chads. Oh, I see the little emoji now. That's what's up, man. I rock with you guys. Yeah, for sure. So right now we got Solana doing what? Hey, we're like Solana over 200. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to be talking about Solana over 200. Solana en route towards all-time high. You guys let me know in the chat. You guys think we're going to be doing a video on Solana back at 300? Or you think the market's over? Be honest with you. Like, do you guys think that we're not going to be up here talking about Solana at $300? Or do you guys think that we're going to be like, that's it, Ninos, pack it up. It's time to go. The markets are over. No super cycle, no bull run, no adoption. It's like, no. There's just going to be these moments where the markets test us like no tomorrow. I understand that. But when you look at this is just a nice little trend, actually. It just does. That's why I'm so zoomed out, because it just, look how easy this is. These are just going up, a correction, bounce off to 50, correction, bounce off to 50, you know, bouncing off the upper value range right here, and a nice little correction with a great continuation to the upside. That's a healthy looking chart. That's a great looking chart. I really like that. We can break past this right here, and we're going to be seeing a run on Solana. I think we'll be seeing a run towards 300 very soon. It needs to break past this 320 mark, 322 mark is going to create some FOMO. 322, and you're going to see some buys coming in on Solana like no tomorrow. It's wild. It's wild. Market is going to consistently growing next 20. I agree. I completely agree. The next 20 years should be the best years of our lives. We should be so happy. Oh my God, because we missed the last internet moment. Sheesh, we were so caught up in the technology, we were just downloading Hotmail and chats and just chatting away and not noticing that we could have capitalized on all this, right? So now we're in it. So I'm not going to mess this one up. I was too young back then as well. I was in school. You know, but now I'm an adult. No, this .com moment, I'm locked in. And the next 20 years should be absolutely amazing. We should be able to just enjoy our lives because we're some of those people who got in and, you know, not only got in, but helped build some things and are part builders in this. And that's amazing to be in this space. So we're going to keep doing that. Solana to $300, absolutely. There's a big yes on the table. If you guys ask me, is Solana going to 300? Chat, yes. Okay. Is it going to do it today? No, probably not. Tomorrow? I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. But whether or not It's going to happen slowly but surely. It definitely will. Solana's huge. That's another thing people talk about all the time when I talk to retail. The Phantom wallet. I'm just blown away. I'm like, man, they don't even know about MetaMask. They don't know about Trust Wallet. It's like, what? It's like, how do you not know about Trust Wallet? How do you not know about MetaMask? Like, we know about Phantom. I was like, I was young when the internet was here. I was excited too. Go either up and net parties. Oh my god, you know, and this is what's cool is like anybody who experienced that little internet moment right there is we can relate to what's going on right now. It's like it's not like we're not like this doesn't smell familiar. Like some of the ingredients in this recipe that we're cooking right here with cryptocurrency smells awfully similar to internet stuff, right? And it goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. This cryptography goes hand in hand with all this. So it's very cool to see that we got this another opportunity to make sure that we don't mess it up. It's like, not this time. I got caught up. I was lost in the sauce the last time I was in chat rooms and, you know, you got AOL dial up and all that stuff and having fun and, you know, in the school and the internet teaching you stuff. But man, I didn't build anything, but now we get to do something. So if you're a builder on Solana, shout out to you. Here we go. 208. Solana headed towards, you know, some all-time highs, which I really do is going to happen. If we lose some traction, you know, I do want to be transparent with you guys. You guys can see some lower prices. That 177 is one we always talk about, or the point of control of 147. We'll see. If the market loses some traction, this is now, oh my God, it's down here at 147. You're like, yes, oh my God, let me get some more of this because I love Solana anyways. So I'm going to buy some more of this before it takes off on me even further, all right? Let's go over to XPX, man. Shout out to you guys. Super bullish on this community. You guys holding it down for sure. You guys are something special. I mean, this community is A1. Absolutely amazing. Let me refresh this. I don't know. So what's going on? All right. 1 second. Let me close this. There we go. We got the laptop working overtime on the overtime. Here we are, man. XPX, this is the project I launched with an epic team. You guys see them in the chat all the time. Ali, David, Marlone, definitely big shout out to them. Healthy, very healthy daily chart. I mean, on a project with staking, lending, asset backing is the utility at this point. Honestly, fam, asset backing is the way it eats the dips and the way that we're just associated with BNB is absolutely fantastic. Like people who are selling, all they're doing is just growing that contract so much. And you're like, what are you talking about, Rico? What are they doing? Well, right here, man, we're at 58.3 BNB in asset backing. This thing climbs nonstop. Asset backing and stakers get paid so well, and this is like a utility in itself. There's 50 grand in asset backing. Like, shout out to Rox, shout out to the dev team, honestly, because this smart contract is only getting more expensive and it's burning. The supply's at 17% burn. You guys, go buy a piece of this contract right now. Look at it like that sometimes. Go load up on this contract because, excuse me, it's only going to get more and more valuable. And over time, this asset backing is absolutely amazing. It's a sleeping giant, honestly. We're going to keep accumulating BNB nonstop. And this smart contract is launched on Smart DeFi. Shout out to the Feg Token team. They launched this Smart DeFi launchpad. It's absolutely epic. There should be thousands of projects launching on it, but that's fine. It's giving me enough time to build this thing out, right? But I know that moment's going to come where there's just thousands of projects. But out the gate, we've been making staking rewards. Out the gate, we've had lending protocol letting you guys take out loans against your XPX token to have BNB back to it. It's like 17% of it burned. The tokenomic structure, also being able to adjust the tokenomics, you know, to whatever we like for the future developments of XPX. It is such a bullish contract. It does not get enough credit. Like the contract of XPX is not priced into the price. Like this is just, obviously XPX is a shiny thing on Smart DeFi, but I think a lot of people, especially in the space, don't understand that this contract is programmed essentially for over time to no matter what, send all of us That's what's just going to happen. All you have to do is let these markets come to us, and that's what's going to happen. We've had some nice, very nice redistribution. What I'm actually at this point very happy about, because I know we're going to break past this. There's a big humble pie up there. We're going to go towards all-time high. We got some more projects that are about to be listed. We're almost done with the Can Do listing, which is pretty cool to see that go live. And then we're going to have some more projects list. But we got people who are just going to be aping into XPX as well. Payments is everything. If you have, a token launchpad, or you have an NFT project, or whatever you're doing in the space, you need to off ramp your crypto. At the end of the day, payments is everything. All roads lead to payment. So that's what XPX is about. And honestly, fam, this is a project that, because of the bear market, is why this thing really exists, man. In the bear market, I was shocked. I was in every kind of project the last bull run. This is where I knew that I wanted something that was multi-cycle. When I'm in the bear market and you're living here in Las Vegas and you see Lamborghini, driving up and down the Las Vegas Boulevard, Rolls Royce this, Rolls Royce that, people spending money, you're pumping gas in your car. It doesn't matter. Markets green or red, all roads lead to payments. So if you guys want to be able to off ramp 70 different cryptocurrencies, whether you're an individual or a business, come over to xpxpay.com. I'm actually going to share this link. You guys can sign up right here. It's really easy. And if you guys want to sign up a business account, let me post this right here. I'll give you this link for the business account. You guys can click on business right here. Register your business, accept cryptocurrency. But not only that, if your employees want to get paid in crypto, pay your employees with the payroll feature that we have on xpxpay.com. This is massive, fam. That you are very early on something that all roads lead to no matter what. So get in right now. We're doing really, really good. We're about to be adding some new features. It's been a little bit of a headache, but it's for good reason, because there's going to be some more choices for you guys to be able to choose from this. This thing should be finalized within this week. And you guys are going to see more utility coming out, which I'm very excited about. If you guys want to learn more about XPX, come over here. Like I said, this is the project I launched on Smart DeFi. Solid. We've been live for 14 months. No funny business. Say what you mean what you say, get it done every single time. And that's what we have with XPX right here. So come learn more about this project. And even right now, 14 months in, gold Visa card, plastic tap to pay card, non-KYC bill payments, non-KYC gift cards, and still in about a week, things are almost right on point. We should be having some more integrations coming very, very soon. So some more alpha for you guys, some more choices, and more products and services to spread around the world. We got cards all around the world, and there's only going to be that much more coming very, very soon. So I'm very excited to, not only launch this project, have an amazing team, but really have a great community that has supported us over these 14 months and knocking it out the park with XPX. So if you guys want to come follow us at XPX Token, come give us a follow on X as well. And if you guys want to get even closer to us, maybe you guys want to check out Just Shop Crypto. This is something that we've done that I'm going to talk about right now that is extremely bullish, and then we're going to get to some meme coins as well. We're going to talk about. You guys don't want to miss out, but come give us a follow right here at XPX Token. And then if you guys can, come check out Just Shop Crypto right here. So let me copy this link for you guys. If you guys are a project out there, if you guys are a developer, CTO, whatever you guys want to be, that you guys are in the space with this project, you guys got a solid community. If you guys want to get some more exposure, if you guys want to break out of your echo chamber, you guys definitely want to come over here. We're streaming on live. We're live on 5 different social media platforms right now. This is a great way for you guys to get a lot of cross-pollination and not miss out on what we're doing right here. CBC merch is out. We got a lot of the Can Do chads getting these CBC merch, which I'm super excited about. We're going to have more people posting about it. This is a great way to get your community active and also some great cross-pollination. Like this on the surface might look like a merch store to you guys, but honestly, there's a method to my madness. Just Shop Crypto is a marketing machine in the making. Get your project listed on here. Just get on here because it's going to be really, really nice. And we're going to talk about Can Do next because their stuff is, I just saw their merch. I did a bit of an alpha leak, honestly, because I was so excited about the the merch when I saw the Can Do merch that I was like, I did a bit of an alpha leak for some of you guys. And I'm excited about that because that's going to be the next listing. And we've already seen how we created a catalyst with CBC and Can Do and XPX all together. The more we keep doing this and the more projects, the only thing that happens is that it amplifies. I have a couple private TG groups open. If you guys are interested in this, definitely DM me. It is very easy to list, and it's very easy to start to see a revenue and some things coming in for you guys. So he said, "That's why I'm here." I love you, bro. We're gonna get it done. We're almost there, man. We're literally almost there. So I'm excited for that, man. Honestly, because I just met a bunch, and we're gonna be talking about this faith project that I think is pretty cool because I've been telling everybody it's gonna be part of the meta. So the fact that you're here as well is good. But CBC merch live right now. Get your project listed on this. I want to go over to Kendu right now, and then we're going to talk about Agape, which is a faith build project. And this is kind of this cross pollination that I'm talking about right now that I've been doing my best to make it happen. You guys got to meet me halfway. Let's go to Kendu right now. Let's go to the Kendu Chads, cruising at $15 million market cap, man. These prices, people are going to cry for these prices at some point, man. These are going to be prices that people are going to want for sure, for sure. For sure. Do not cheat your Kendu. All you have to do is wait. And all we have to do is together break some psychological barriers, and this thing sends all over again. Kendu, sendu, fam. It's that simple. And we got this thing. Next coming out is this Kendu merch. We're going to be making crazy amount of posts. We're going to be all over the place, just like Kendu already is, right? We're just going to be amplifying that. We're going to be adding to that and being a part of the night. And I think the more that we all do this in the space, the stronger we're going to be. A lot of people say, wag me this, wag me that. But, you know, we actually have to do something to provide some value. It can't just be like, okay, wag me, we're going to do this. But it's like, all right, cool. And what now? Right? And what now? Do you want more exposure to your energy drinks? Right? Don't you want more exposure? Well, Just Shop Crypto is going to bring you more exposure to that. Let me give them a follow because I love these energy drinks. And shout out to Nadine as well. She's epic in the space. Just the whole community is really just epic. Here goes my bro right here. Here we go. Here goes Ruben right here.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here
We'll have some fun.
I have the Heat Slayer, a sword to destroy all the heat. You know what that means? It's only up time from here. So grab your helmets and let's run it up. It's day 29. You haven't seen me for a while, but it doesn't matter. We're still running it up hard time. So here, in this sword, I have a special sauce. A can of Kendu Energy. And you know what that means? It's chugging time. So without further ado, cheers.
Salud. The Jeet Slayer right there. The background music is hilarious.
Let's run it up.
I had to play that because I love it so much. And that's what it's all about, man. That's really what it's all about. Let's have some fun together. Let's create some catalysts together. Let's get some of your real merch out there. Let's get that momentum going. But we can't just wait around for the momentum to happen. I'm not with that. I'm really not. That's why I always love Kendu, because that whole attitude, we don't gamble, we work, is like something that I resonate with. They have their Kendu beers. They have Kendu energy drinks. They have Kendu merch. And best believe, we're going to be getting some sales up on all this stuff. Watch, because this is what I love to do. So if you guys want to be a part of Kendu, come check them out. I'm actually going to share you guys their energy drink. I dare you guys to get some of their energy drink and make a post. That's what I've been doing lately, man. I just want you guys to make a post about it so we can be excited about things. It's up to us how we make these things happen. It's honestly up to us. Like, and I love that part, that it's our choice how big we want to make this. So if you guys can support Kendu energy drink, it would be super solid. If you guys can make a post, tag me in and say, hey, I saw Kendu energy, I saw some of their merch, I got it because I saw your channel. We can create the catalyst. It's really up to us. So get some of their it's restocked too, so that's nice. It's not even that much, fam. I mean, come on, this is cheap. What? This is cheap. You guys stop. You guys get rugged for more than this, and you guys don't even be a part of the movement. This is cool to me. This is epic right here, that you guys can get a limited edition box for $13. Bucks. That's nothing. I mean, and you're gonna get there's so much energy in that box right there, and then make a post about it and have some fun with the Can Do Chads. Like, why not? So that's what this is all about. This is a project with an amazing IP that is not just sitting in the DeFi space. They're not just sitting on spaces. They're out there making some noise. Like I said, they don't gamble. They work. They got merch out there. And at the end of the day, that's what we're supposed to be after, everybody. I know I always circle back to this. It's like we're supposed to be after retail. Do you have anything for retail when they come in? Are you in front of the face of retail? Are you trying to find a way to implement your IP, your brand in front of retail? Or are you just waiting for the chart to go up? Chart go up, chart go down, chart go. That's not it. It has to be more than that. You have to provide more value than that. You have to go harder than that. And this is a project, no matter what the chart looks like, whatever the market is doing, they don't slow down. And I really resonate with that. If you guys go look at stock twits, you guys can take a page out of this, man. I don't think there's any project that goes as hard as they do on stock twits, on Reddit. It's like, that's good. There's nothing wrong with learning some of that great stuff from great projects. It's yeah, the Can Do energy drink is delicious. Honestly, it is. And if it wasn't, I would be honest. And it was so good that I didn't even know I was drinking the sugar-free one. I was like, what? Because I don't like sugar-free anything. Give me my sugar, okay? I came here to party. I want my sugar. That's what's there. Boom. That's what I'm good. Unless, and I know there's some people that can't have it, but I currently can. Under no health restrictions, I don't have to, so I'm gonna keep it, okay? And I was shocked because honestly, I was like, it wasn't until like almost the box was almost empty, and I seen the can on my desk, and I was like, sugar free, because if I drink a sugar free Red Bull, I'm irritated, or sugar free Monster or something like that. I'm like, oh my god, no, what a tease, no. So you guys can buy the sugar free one. It tastes just as good as the sugar ones. And I would tell you guys if it wasn't, honestly, but it's fire. I can't wait to have the one with sugar in there. You guys are going to see me bouncing off the walls. So discount prices, fam. Easy place to get in. I saw this thing go up to 200, it just kept going up. 240 something million, it almost wouldn't stop. It just kept pumping. And we're going to get to those levels again. It's all about the psychological, like breaking out of these areas once again. It's very doable. 280 mil, man. It's so doable. I was in since over here. I actually didn't sell in this moment because I'm $100 billion Can Do Inu fam, right? So I didn't. Once I saw this, I was like, oh, here they go. They going. So I didn't even, because I got real diamond hands, fam. I've been in the market for too long, and this doesn't even bother me. Like, I always was invested in the community. I was never invested into anything else other than the community and how much they made me smile every time I was looking at their content. There's not a time that I don't go by Can Do and I don't smile. Go join their Telegram. Tell me if I'm wrong. Say, you know what, Rico, I joined their Telegram and I did not smile. And you know what? I not only want to print in this space, but I want to be around great people having a great time. Not some like mopey, bitter people, always trying to be down and out. It's like, bro, like people are making millions right now. Like, what are we, like, let's have fun. Let's get it together. And let's just keep rocking. If you guys joined that Telegram, they don't even got like a raid bot. They're just doing it just because they know to do it. It's like, what? That's like 2021 vibes. They don't even need a bot to help them. They're in there just going crazy because. And if every project had a percentage of that, you would see an effect, okay? And that's going to happen over here as well. So this is a great project. And like I said, I'm not only invested into a picture of something or whatever, but honestly, the community, I don't have to doubt that they're grinding nonstop behind the scenes while I'm sleeping. Whatever I'm doing in my day, they're going like crazy, right? So shout out to the Can Do Chads, all right? They're going to be the ones getting listed soon. And like I said, I did a bit of an alpha leak. I was so excited, but it's just fire, okay? And I want their merch to get exposure, and I want people to buy their merch, and I'm not going to stop grinding. As once this merch lists, we're going to have sales on Can Do's merch. Like, I'm not going to play around. We don't gamble, we work. We're going to work to get these sales on this merch, and I want to see people posting it in the real world. Like, go do something cool and be out in the real world. I'm going to do it. The minute it goes live, I'm ordering some Can Do merch and some more XPX merch. And I'm just going to go take some pictures, I don't know, somewhere in Las Vegas where I live and be like, hey, Can Do's here. XPX is there, right? And that's what I want us to do, and then make an X post about that. We have to have these fun times together, and the merch is going to be a great way to do it. So check this out. Great cross-pollination. Next one up that we're going to talk about is Agape. This one's fire as well. I'm sure Prophet Bear is going to like this because it's, faith-built projects. We already knew that this is going to happen. Easy entry on this one. We're just getting this one kicked off, just getting started. It's very, very fresh, but it has an amazing voting system to help multiple projects. I'm actually going to post a link. I want Prophet Bear to check this out. Prophet Bear, because we've been talking about this for a while. And I honestly believe that the faith meta is going to sneak up on everybody like the Polyfi meta did. I think people are sleeping on it. You guys know I've been extremely bullish on Jesus Coin, and we'll continue to be extremely bullish on Jesus Coin because I know what's up. I know what's going on over there. I'm so bullish on Prophet Bear. I'm so bullish on this community. And long behold, now there's another project built around faith. And actually great people. If you guys go do your due diligence, go check out the YouTube channel, go see what they're doing. Good people. And yeah, faith is real. Half of this is built on what I'm doing. I've been cashing my faith check. That's what I cash. That's my best currency is my faith. I tell you guys that right now. That stuff moves mountains. And I knew that I was supposed to talk to this project because I knew that I was supposed to talk to this project because I've talked to Prophet Bear before, and I've even told him, my favorite book is the Book of Proverbs. Like, even if you're not religious or not, if you can read the Book of Proverbs, even if you're not a religious person, and tell me if you didn't get nothing out of it. I'm not here to be a Bible thumper on you guys or nothing like that. I think everybody finds their own way at their own time. However it might be, some people have a motorcycle accident, some people just find their way a lot easier. But check out that book, whether you're religious or not, and let me know if you got anything out of it. So this is a project that I like because they're doing great things in the space. And honestly, even from an investor standpoint, I know that the meta is going to be wrapped around faith at some point. Like, if we expect retail to come in, right, and we see retail products, stuff like the merch that we're releasing, stuff like Kendu's releasing with energy drinks, what is all that targeted towards? Retail, right? The normies coming in, the boomers coming in, whatever they might be. You don't think there's no religious people in none of the retail? We want retail to come in, and there's not one person that believes in God and that adoption of retail. You have to, and now is the time that you want to find things like this before that happens, and then there's 50 of them, hundreds of them, and you don't know which one the real one is. You got your Jesus coin that I'm super bullish on, and this is the next one right here. This is at a discount right here. The chart is the chart, but I want you guys to get in super early on this one because this one also has a really cool incentive which you guys can come over here if you're holding this project. If you're holding $500 worth of Agape, you guys can also vote on these projects that you want, and what they'll do is do a buy on your project and then divide that to those nominees. So it's pretty cool. So this is what we're going to do, right? We got vote your favorite project. Winning project receives $500 worth of Agape rewarded to the nominator of the winning project. Accumulated USDT from rewards pool to buy winning token. Bought tokens airdrop to voters of winning nomination. So this is a nice little ecosystem that I like because it's incentivizing people to obviously hold Agape, right? But it's also letting people know, like, hey, we know you like other projects. Can we buy some of that project? So, right now we have people voting for XPX. So the next buy, they're going to be buying XPX. The next one we can do is Kendu. We can do Jesus Coin. And this is a great way to create holders, but also incentivize and making buys happen in your chart. And of course, breaking out of the echo chamber. Bro, I'm voting for Jesus. That's what I want you to do. There's nothing wrong with that, right? That's what I want. I want us to be able to do this and have a good time. And even just the nominations and the different nominees, I should say, that's cross-pollination marketing. So I think that this has a lot of potential. If you guys want to learn more about this, I'm actually going to share this right here. I think they got something pretty cool going. It's something that I'm supporting right now. Agape is love. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what this channel does, fam. And if it wasn't for you guys, it just wouldn't be happening. I appreciate you so much, Prophet Bear. You're a real one. We'll be going to Jesus Coin as well next, talking about you guys. We got a really solid stream. We got a new platform that we're streaming on. We got, well over close to like over 200 people live with us. So much love and respect to all you guys. This is a lot of fun. We should be able to talk about everything on this channel, okay? We're having fun. We're printing. We got our faith people. We got the faith people. We got our degens. We got our degens. Everybody, wag me means we're all going to make it. That means we're all going to make it, okay? So I want you guys to come give them a follow over here as well. Obviously, you guys can talk to Brad. This is the guy that's behind all this. Give a feel for Mr. Brad over here. He has a massive YouTube channel. And very nice. Look, they're already reposting stuff about XPX, which is super amazing. I really appreciate this. And that's what it's all about. So we also got somebody else right here. This is Keith right here. I want you guys to go give him a follow. We're giving him a follow from the XPX account as well. He's part of this, project as well. The Agape project is making a lot of great videos, and this is what I like to do. This is how we get maybe somebody else who's never talked about Jesus Coin, or somebody who's never talked about XPX, or never talked about Kendu, but because we're doing all this cross-pollination, now we get this YouTuber Keith that he wasn't on my radar until Agape, right? So now we get some more eyes on XPX over there, right? So this is what I love to do, and especially with great people. It's not something that you're going to see overnight on the chart, but as time continues to build up and, more people cross-pollinate more and more, you'll see it grow little by little. And that's what I get excited for, honestly. So this is the next wave. I'm actually going to make it easy for you guys just to get a bag. I'm going to make it super easy for you guys. I'm actually just going to get the link to the pancake swap. This is not a project that's just going to go away, fam. This is early meta on the Faith Build project. And watch when retail comes in, how this is going to be a huge part of the meta. Speaking of this meta, it's hard to speak about this meta and not talk about Jesus Coin. We'll go right into Jesus Coin right now. Solid project. I'm super bullish on. Me and Prophet Bear working on some things. Chart holding up pretty good, if you guys ask me. I mean, chart is holding up pretty well. $6 million market cap. This project is a project that should be aimed towards retail. Let's have some things for retail, and that's what it's really all about. But I have tons of confidence in this project being able to break this. When it does it, I don't get caught up in win. I don't let win rob me of my wealth and what's going to happen. This is very easy for me to understand. It doesn't take rocket science to do this, to really understand that when retail comes in, and that's really what we want, right? We want BTC go to 200 and something K. Whale start buying the altcoins and pumping the altcoin season. We have ETH at 10K. We have freaking retail drooling and foaming at the mouth to come into this space. Do we not think that any of them are not going to be believers in Christ? Like, come on. You guys think that none of them are going to be believers in possibly even Buddha and possibly even Muhammad? You guys think that there's people that believe out there, right? Is that a meta that we see very strong in the space right now? That's very prominent? It's not very prominent. It's not. We have Jesus Coin and Agape for the ones that I know that are here solid building, and I can see them doing good things in the space. And I'm going to show you some of the good things that they're doing, right? Yeah, for sure. It has to be. And if you're an investor in crypto and you understand that the end goal is retail coming in, even if you're just an investor, I'm going to let you guys know right now, this is going to happen. I want you guys to come over here, give the Crypto Church a follow. This is massive over here. I'm looking forward to doing more things with you, bro. This is going to be fire for the whole community and getting some more exposure on the Crypto Church, of course. And that's what the whole idea is all about. That's what I'm doing here on this channel, is giving everybody this opportunity to be able to, whatever you're building, whatever you're, working on, whether, it's the Crypto Church that's on Twitter, but also, 501c3 nonprofit. Let's get people to know about that. That's even more bullish. Let's get more people to understand that. And I think that, like I said, if we understand that this is the end goal for retail to come in, we have to say those that are building this type of things right now are going to be some winners. These are some winners right here. So keep an eye on these winners right here. I've been bringing you guys winners nonstop. And this one, even when I first talked about Jesus Coin, it was over here. So you even had an opportunity. I'm still holding it. Got real diamond hands because I wanted to break 100 mil and keep going, because I got just enough in there to let it sit. It's not bothering me. We want that thing to pump up really hard and keep sending. As more retail comes in, they'll buy it in at any. They're not going to be like, I'm going to wait for Jesus Coin to go a little bit lower and then I'll buy some more. No, once retail comes in, if they believe in Jesus, they go to church and stuff like that, they're going to buy it at any price. They're not going to be like, nah, not at that price. I'm not buying no Jesus. No. I'll wait for it to come back down. No, they're not going to care. It's retail coming in. They're going to buy it at any price, just like they bought Shiba Inu at any price, just like they bought Dogecoin at any price when they were pouring into the market. When Robinhood was the number one downloaded app, when Coinbase was the number one downloaded app, they were fighting for this, and people were rushing onto the scene. They didn't care what price Shiba Inu or Dogecoin was at. They just bought it. That's going to happen again. We're waiting for that. I want that magic to happen, but what's nice is it's still before midnight. We're still in the bull run. The Cinderella moment is still real, right? It's not midnight. I'll tell you guys when midnight strikes. I was like, that's it. I'll let you guys know. I'm like, hey, guys, we're getting close to midnight. The carriage is about to turn into a pumpkin really soon, and the horse is about to turn back into mice and stuff like that, right? So I'm going to keep you guys posted. But right now, it's still well before midnight, fam. We're going to have a lot of fun. So look into this project right here, Jesus Coin right here. Let's look into some more plays, man. I appreciate you guys staying live with me. We got a solid live stream, man. So we're putting in some overtime on the overtime because you guys are absolutely amazing. And you guys absolutely deserve nothing but the best from me. And I appreciate all the support you guys give me, how this channel gets to grow. Without you guys, it just wouldn't be the same. So let's go to CC Dog. This is one that we've been keeping an eye on. This one's pretty solid right here. This one has true brand recognition, and they've been getting a lot of posts about Shiba Inu's been making a lot of posts about this one. So I don't think that this one's done doing its cook. I don't think it's done doing its thing. So I would definitely keep an eye on the CC Dog. I still think this thing has some legs to run. Let's go to their X account. Let's see what's the latest and greatest that they got going on. And like I said, this is what's right at the top. They got their Shiba Inu post, that 50K giveaway. That's a lot of exposure. They got, okay, right here, show some love to your childhood dog. Buy CC Dog now, available on Mexi. So some more exposure. And I think that this one has some serious potential to really take off. You got the Crypto Impress now talking about CC Dog as well. When you see all this stuff, this is Bitmart listening. This is huge. I'm letting you guys know right now, it's not hard for this dog to possibly take off because brand recognition is half the battle. And everybody knows about Courage the Cowardly Dog. Who doesn't know about Courage the Cowardly Dog? I mean, this is our era of a little bit of the cartoon. So has a lot of potential, and I love to bring you guys these plays that haven't broke the $10 million market cap because it's still super early. So let's keep an eye on this play right here. It definitely has a potential. It hit 5 million. It went a little bit higher than that, and then it's come back down. But to me, this tells me that it's just going to keep hitting this 5 million, kind of like Jerry the Turtle did, and then eventually have a nice little leg up. We still see some solid buys coming through, which look absolutely amazing. So don't miss out on this one right here, because I really think that they wouldn't be putting that much effort to all that, Shiba Inu stuff for a $5 million play. Like, you could do that without a Shiba Inu post. You can get a $5 million project without a Shiba Inu post. So just keep an eye on this. This has to have where eventually that has some kind of traction right now and get stronger. Get stronger. Do something like this. Something like Jerry the Turtle right here. This was one of those plays, 5 million, just kept hitting 5 million. And I like to bring the play super early. This is still a solid play, but like that CC Dog is some of those times that we find those early plays. Yes, they can be a little bit more risky because obviously they haven't, solidified a strong community. And usually after you break 10 million, your community is even that much more stronger because a new rush of so many new people came in that it's just like everybody's feeding off of that energy, right? So this project still has a lot of room to grow because after breaking the 5 million, it ran up like most projects did. But instead of just falling to the side and just giving up, they held that $5 million market cap very strong. And now they're right back up at 13 million. So you want to keep an eye on plays like this that are resilient, communities that keep pushing strong nonstop, that they're making things happen, because that tells you a lot. Okay, here we go right here. Jerry the Turtle. This is fire. Let's show them some love. Fire, scan to purchase. Love it. Love it. And this is a new era right now. Yeah, I love this. Let's go, crypto. It's just a moment, man. I need you guys to, it's a moment. It's like, scan this, like the billboards are just, I like that. We're going to do another XPX one. We're going to have scan this, buy this now, because we're almost at that point where scan this Jerry on Ethereum, that hits hard. I mean, that's simple. Boom, straight to the point. Hey, buy this right now. Scan this QR code. And crypto is getting that popular where it should have some kind of effect, some kind of scanning going on. Somebody's going to scan that thing. That's nice. I like that a lot. Look at, we got the crypto Empress right here. Nice. Look at that. Sheesh, that's cool, man. I love seeing the space evolve like this. I love being a part of it like this and just having a good time, and just honestly seeing it evolve like this makes me kind of proud. It's just kind of cool, to be honest with you. We're here right now seeing all this stuff take shape. Look at this, Jerry News. Look at this. This is a big hit. Awesome, man. Somebody out there. That's what's up, man. This Maru Ramen is about to get some exposure. Maru Ramen? I'm about to look it up. Where is that at? I love me some ramen. I love me some pho. I don't know if it's a pho joint, but if it was pho, man, better stop. I'm in there. That's bullish, man. That is very bullish. I love that, man. Shout out to the Jerry community for that. That's super powerful for the community, super powerful for the project. And, that's just the beginning. That's just the start. Imagine when everybody that's really driving down that street actually understands crypto. Everybody walking down that street actually knows what we're talking about when we're saying buy this. It's like, that's going to be crazy. Like, we don't even account for that. Where like the marketing actually, where retail just completely understands what that means to do that, right? That's what an opportunity. What an opportunity. What else are you guys buying, man? We definitely got to get some more plays up. We're going to be, let's see, what is the newest? Let's see what's trending on ETH right now. Okay, a little healthy looking chart. Nice little liquidity in this little play right here. $3 million market cap. That's the thing I be saying. Like, XPX has the same liquidity right here. We're at 1.4 million. It's $3.1 million market cap. We got a strong play, fam. We have a true gem. Trust the process. So this is a new little cute play. I mean, this looks like a little bit of a Pokemon. Fusaka, the next generation of Ethereum, managed by the community with love. Con corazoncito. What? With a little bit of a heart. Let's see. I like to scroll down and see like how many influencers have posted about it, because that's how I know sometimes how early you are. It's like they haven't done the influencer stuff yet. Okay, cool. Yeah, not too many people talking about this yet. We could be seeing this do something. Maybe this is a new little meta, this little Fusaka. It's fun to say it. Fusaka. It looks like, what was the name of that Pokemon? Eve? Flareon? Not Flareon, but one of those. That's what it looks like. Especially this one. Jolteon, right? They all had like something like that. It's starting to come back to me. But something like that. I think it's cute. It's good enough. This is the new ETH Fox coming in. So we'll keep an eye on this one right here. Could be a little banger right here. It's got some good marketing going on. Nothing too crazy yet as far as, big influencers talking about it. You could wait for a pullback, or maybe be like, hey, maybe this is a little sender right here. Let's go. Let's see what we got right here. ETH play is still doing really good. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of, we didn't have a lot of the ETH stuff really popping off like that for a second. It was more like everything on Solana. But it might be time to check these plays out. Even this one right here, this could be a big sender right here. Coming straight to the $10 million mark. This is doing that, the pattern. The pattern. We're just roaming the deck screener right now at this point. Glaceon, there you go. Look like Glaceon. There we go, Darren. There we go. A fellow Pokemoner with me. Let's go. There we go. Crypto Bullseye, man. What's up, brother? How's it going, man? We're going to have to do a collaboration very soon, man, and have some fun on the stream and talk about what you're bullish on, and talk about what I'm bullish on, and obviously we're both got a common ground being bullish on agape, which is super bullish to me, and we're already bringing some more exposure to it, some other faith people in the space, and that's what it's all about. And yeah, it's not what you know, it's who you know, and the more people that we know that can help us grow in the space, the better it is. So looking forward to some collabs in the future, fam. We're just looking at whatever, man. What are you looking at, man? We're just right now. We're just scanning the deck screener, man. We have our moment where we give the stream a little bit of everything. We go to our BTC stuff, our blue chip stuff, but towards the end of the stream, we get down and dirty. We get all the way down to the trenches. We got to check our deck screener, and we go through it all. I don't leave no stone unturned. So yeah, we start the stream kind of with some BTC stuff, a lot of the blue chips, but check out everybody's favorite plays, talk about agape, obviously X pays X. But towards the end of the stream, we just get down and dirty and jump into trenches and see what's the hottest new thing, and see if we can find ourselves a little printer. We do good with Matt Fury plays, so I tend to see, just because I for some reason get lucky on these, and yes, luck is part of it sometimes when it comes to meme coins. But this one right here, Slippy, sometimes I don't ask too many questions. I just go look at it, and if it hasn't done any of that $5 million breakout, $5 million market cap breakout, $10 million market cap breakout, I might park something in there, see what it could do. Not too many influencers talking about it. Okay, this guy's talking about it, so this could be an early play right here. I know this pattern pretty good. So Slippy is one of these, see? Slippy could be a play, man. These Matt Fury plays, honestly. And it's wild because I didn't pick Matt Fury to love me. I didn't pick the Matt Fury plays to love me. I've done good on dogs. I did really good on the cat coin, but the Matt Fury plays have been the most consistent loving in the space. Yeah, they don't. Some of them last long, some of them don't. But for the most part, it's a strong narrative. Like, it's a point. I don't think it has anything to do with me. It's just we're finding them at the right time. We find some kind of hot communities, and they're kind of cool. It's kind of funny how like that's how we're doing. That's how we're doing like a little bit of the analysis. It's like this little Slippy guy. I don't know who he is. We go to the website, and obviously it's a Matt Fury character, and they always find somebody else in the comic book that essentially is they always find somebody else in the comic book that's in the comic book that they can make, and a lot of times it's successful. So this is $1 million market cap. I would keep an eye on this. It's got all this deck screener pumping stuff up. It's a hot coin. They got the boost on there, so they're boosting it up. When we go to the X, we see the influencers are talking about this. Is several YouTubers, and I don't think all of that has gotten traction. I don't think all of that's priced in, and I wouldn't doubt that most likely we know that they have a team that's willing to spend more money on marketing. When you see this stuff, you have to read in between the lines. It's not just like, okay, cool, they got it on YouTube, but what you're seeing is a team that has the power to produce a lot of different memes, right? These are all original content. We're looking at the art. It's all fun art. It's, Matt Fury art, but we're also seeing a team that's willing to, essentially spend some money for marketing and get some exposure on display. So this is looking like one of those plays. Educate me. These things are so new to me. Got some crow, which done well, but I need to dip further down the risk. Yes, for sure. Right now, risk is on right now, bro. Right now, the risk is on. Right now, the markets belong to us right now. For sure. We need to collab for sure, and a little bit of exposure to this is good, and we'll find you some solid plays. And the printer must stay on. The printer must stay on. And you owe it to yourself to hit these, 10 to 100 X's, and they'll happen. They'll literally happen. And as we don't use big brain too much, right? We do simple degen math. Is the funniest thing. Is like, is it a good narrative? Does it have a good community? Is it aligned with what's going on right now with the current trend? It's like you don't even want to use too much of a big brain. you almost want to keep it real simple. It's so nice. Yeah. So Slippy token, we're gonna keep an eye on this one. This could be a play. Let's look for another play. See if we see some of the same recipe that we've seen before. I honestly think that this one is a play as well. I know it's a little bit higher at 10 million, but I like when I can see that it can bounce back strong and go really. And we've seen that other YouTuber on that other X account also talking about this one, Kokoro, Kokoro, and it's kind of fun to say that Kokoro. Hashtag Kokoro right now. If you guys said it just to have fun, maybe do that. So look at this. This is all that's on the X, and it's at 10 million. What? Wow. Kokoro in Tokyo. We got L Bank listing, Mexi listing. So there's going to be more marketing going on to do this right now. This is looking pretty good. I know it's at 10 million, so it's not like finding it like we like to find them at first, before they break $5 million market cap. That's what I like to do. I like to find them before they break that 5 million. It's so easy to print off of these. But when they break 10 million, you guys see exactly what happens. It breaks 10, it goes a lot higher. It came back down to that 4 or 5 million, broke $10 million market cap again. And look at what happens when they break 10 million, $28 million market cap. Doesn't matter if it's a dog, doesn't matter if it's a cat, doesn't matter if it's a squirrel or whatever it might be. What it matters is what it's testing is the community's conviction to break psychological barriers as far as market caps. And when projects break $5 million market cap, they usually go to 10. They kind of retrace, but when they have enough oomph to break the 10 million again, why am I able to bring up so many plays that after they break 10 million, they go to 20 something million, right? And yeah, they come back down and maybe they don't go back up, or maybe they do, but nonetheless, when they're fresh before they do that, we're able to do that every single time. Like, look at Jerry the Turtle. Perfect example. Look at this. Same thing. It's a turtle this time. It's not a dog or nothing. It's $5 million market cap, $5 million market cap, 5 million, 5 million, 5 million. It broke 5 million, went to 10, came back down. Then when it broke past 10, it broke 15 and went to 20 something million dollar market cap. Long behold, came down to 5, and now it's above $10 million market cap. And we can keep finding plays like this that were super early on that done the same thing. Even Jesus coin and when it first had its pump, if you look at what really happened back here, this is your 5 million, this is your 10 million, and what it do? Go right up to 20 something. When it did it again, it doesn't matter when it does it, so long as it does it. Check this out. Once it does it again, broke 5 million again, fighting the 10 million, broke 10 million, shot all the way up to about 20 million, came back down to around 10 million to test it, went back up to these prior resistance, right, of this 23, 25, and this is what happens next when it breaks 25. They can go all the way up to 90 million. So it's pretty interesting that once you start looking for these plays, you can find them before they have these breakouts. And if they're solid, you're like, okay, got it, understand it. Here we go, meme link. We called this one super early. Same thing with this one. What did it do? Broke the 5 million, right? Boom, broke the 5 million, went up here, came back to the 5 million after hitting the 10. The minute it broke the 10, meme link, it actually went a lot higher. It went up to like 20 something million. Yeah, it came back down. What'd it do? Fight to 10 million, come back down to 5, go to 10 million, back down to 5. It needs to break 10 million again so it can go a lot higher. Jesus coin isn't even on any CEX. That's pretty amazing, actually. It's pretty good too, because sometimes CEXs are not all that, man. It is good because it gets a lot of exposure, but it's nice when they list you organically. It's nice, right? That's really good. But sometimes, like going through all the hoops and all that stuff, it can get pretty tedious too. And obviously, they get a bit of supply, and you got to deal with that sell pressure for a while. So it comes with its good and its bad. Yep. Can only get it on uni or get it gifted. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. So, nice. Another play, man. I mean, back to back, we can find these plays that this is what essentially. That's why I got CC Dog right here for you guys, because this is one of those plays that I think we're going to be able to do what we've been doing with all these other ones. The brand recognition's there. The community's there. The team is willing to spend on marketing. You guys can see all these things kind of together. It hasn't broke the 10 million yet. Hitting the 5 million, coming back down. So I think this is going to be one of those plays that when it finally does break 10 million, we get to see it go to 20 something. And I could be like, yes, another one, right? And yeah, it does test you because it pulls back and it's a meme coin and all that stuff. But that's why you got to put all that degen analysis together. Good community, solid branding, good narrative, Team willing to spend money, you know, on getting the exposure that the project needs. The chart doesn't look wrecked, so the community's holding the chart really good. You know, all of these things add up to a really good chance that if it broke 10 million, we could see it go a lot higher. So keep an eye on this one. Who's this guy right here? Martin. Okay, this one's 5 hours ago. Matt Fury plays are hot right now. Yeah, that one's going to be a breakout play. That's going to be like the next example of how we keep doing this, finding the plays underneath $5 million market cap that are solid, and then when they finally break past this, we get to print. It's like it's a really easy pattern. It's not your guarantee 100x, but whether or not you get to print a little bit, and if you're putting in, you know, a little bit in there, you get to have some fun, and it works. It's a nice little setup when you see that pattern happen over and over and over again. Okay, this is the play right here. Mary Rose, we talked about it before. Definitely in a different range now. Prior resistance. So it's just holding this right here. We'll see if it turns right back around. This is another example for you guys. What did it do? When it broke 5 million, it went up to 10. It broke 10. It went a little bit higher, but some of these plays, they fade like this. Why did they fade? This is lack of community. When they fade too hard and they don't go into like 20, 30 million, it's community. Yeah, basically. The Thundercats. That's what's up. Yeah, good times, man. Good times. Voltron. There we go. But this is something right here for sure. This is a play right here as well. What the reason this one didn't go to like 20 something, but it did the same pattern of, you know, breaking 5, breaking 10, going into like basically 15. Not getting quite into 20 and pulling back is because the community was not that strong around it just yet. Like the community needs to be super strong around Mary Rose, and the engagement needs to be super high, and you'll see where it'll last a lot easier, and it can withstand the pullbacks better, and they'll go a lot higher. So here you go, Mary Rose. I think that's pretty fun to get people to buy some roses, and we know that this meta is strong, right? We know that this like 6,900 meta is pretty strong, so it does have like a good narrative. Let me see how bullish this guy is.
Marie Rose. Marie Rose. Say, Marie Rose.
He said, say it. He said, say it. Tell him, Mary Rose. I like seeing that IRL stuff, just people out there just making videos and stuff.
Rose. Come on. Mary Rose.
Mary Rose out here too. There you go. Pretty nice, man. This is definitely a meta to keep an eye on. We've seen this one be strong a few times, right? This one has been, this 6,900 meta has been, SPX has been very strong in meta. So I would keep an eye on this one. Obviously, as their community gets stronger, if they break 5 million again, you'll see it go to 10 million. This is kind of that game that these patterns play, and we see some decent buying pressure. So yeah, look for these plays that haven't broke $5 million market cap yet. Grind with them. You know, the team is strong. The community is strong. Once it breaks 5 million, it doesn't matter if it's a dog. It doesn't matter if it's a cat. It does not matter what the character is. What the market is testing is the conviction of the community that you guys held all together, and you guys are breaking psychological barriers that people would then want to ape into, and not just only people ape into, also like people who have their bots set up. Like some people don't buy a project until it breaks $10 million market cap. So keep that also in mind. Let's see if there's another one. We got Rita, CTO. I like seeing these Matt Fury plays though. Manu was a play that we called so early. We gave everybody this play so early. I was like, bro, this is a play. And here goes, man. Like this play did a lot of the similar stuff, breaking into these ranges and going a lot higher. I was like, hey, I was talking about Manu way over here. Why? Because it has this many followers, these many subscribers. That's a strong narrative. It's a dog, and obviously these people are going to be coming into the space little by little. The chart was looking healthy down here. I was like, hey, this is still early. It hasn't broke $10 million market cap yet, maybe get into this one. And when it did, it broke 10 million. What did it do? Go to 20. It went all the way up here. What is it doing now? It's coming a little bit lower because they usually come back and they kind of, test and then go back up. So maybe we'll see a test. And I even said maybe save some dry powder at 10 million to get in because it already ran up. I don't think that it doesn't, like, it's not going to run back up again. Like, it definitely has the potential to do it again. You have to account this. This is very powerful. 3.1 million followers on IG, 7 million on TikTok, 12 million on YouTube. That's crazy. So as retail comes in and more people understand about crypto and they know that this is the real one and this one actually has a project behind it, it's only a matter of time where it keeps going up. So yeah, it's doing its normal crypto stuff, but I think that this is something that you should take to account, because if any project had this much following, that is massive. That is massive, massive, massive. So subscribe to their channel. Keep an eye on this one. I don't think it's finished, but I would save some dry powder for that 10 million because a lot of times they'll come back and test that just to go back up. So we covered quite a few plays, man. We'll see if we get crypto bullseye up here on one of these as well. Let me know what projects you guys are buying. Send me some DMs. Tell the projects you guys are rocking with to send me some DMs to get the projects up this week. We got some more guests coming up, which I'm excited about. So definitely get a spot on the show. It's a lot of fun to talk about your project. Let everybody know how bullish you are on it. So definitely tap in with this one. Then last but not least, let's go look at the overall crypto market cap, see if how it's behaving. Behaving pretty good. Everything's holding pretty strong. Solana's looking good, 210 now. We got XRP looking strong. This is the one I want you guys to keep an eye on if you guys want to turn the printer on. Only if you guys want to turn the printer on. This one's super powerful right here. Keep an eye on this one for sure. For sure. When it runs, and it's a lot of fun. CFX is a nice one. So, sounds good, man. Sounds good, man. We'll definitely do this. We'll get everybody up on here. Yeah, that's what I want, man. That's what I really just want. The nice cross-pollination, get the communities excited. We just had a couple projects up. We're going to be having Kendu up real soon as well once their merch gets listed and doing some more cross-pollination on that. So let's all tag along. Let's all like each other's comments. Let's get those comments out there, share the links, and just keep pushing because the markets are still very primed for us to win. I really think we're in a super cycle. So let's have some fun together, grow each other's projects, do some cross-pollination, get the word out there, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys can't do that, continue to come back and experience the abundance of money.